everyone, in this video, let us understand what needs to be done if TCS is not getting auto-calculated in the transaction. So the checks to be done are master level check. So when TCS is not getting calculated in the transaction, we need to check if the masters selected in the transaction are configured for TCS. So the first check is the party master, and the second one is the sales ledger, and the third one is the stock item. So if any of these masters are used in the transaction, we need to check if these masters are enabled for TCS. So after master level check, even after configuring in these masters, if calculation is not happening, we need to check for certain things at the transaction level. So those are the accessible value. So need to check if what value is appearing in accessible value field in TCS detail screen, and the second one is to check for date of applicability of TCS and the date of voucher. For example, if TCS is made applicable from 1st October and if the voucher is recorded on 30th September, obviously the calculation will not happen. So these are the three simple things by checking which you can correct the calculation issue. And I'm sure when these all are set right, the calculation will happen automatically. But let us see this in Tally. So I have loaded my Tally, a company where I want to calculate TCS in sales voucher. I go to accounting voucher and go to sales. So here I select for the bank ledger. So this is my cash sales. So I select the bank ledger here. And after this, I select my stock item. I give the quantity. And here we assume that the threshold limit is already crossed. So this transaction is for 5 lakhs and I want to calculate TCS on this 5 lakhs amount. So now I select my TCS ledger, but the calculation does not happen. So in this case, so let us apply what we have learned. So first thing we will do check of the masters used. So here two masters used are, one is my stock item, another one is my sales ledger. So let us see if these masters are configured for TCS. So I go to accounts info, ledgers, alter, I select sales. So here is TCS applicable is made not applicable. So I set this to applicable and I select the nature of goods. So next I'll go to my item master and check if item is enabled for TCS. So I make as TCS applicable to applicable and select the nature of goods. So now I go to the transaction, I press F8, I select my bank ledger, I select the item, I give the quantity and rate. So the accessible value is also appearing here. So now I select my TCS duty ledger and select the party from whom TCS is collected. But still the calculation is not happening. Okay. So at transaction level we are left out with one more check, that is checking the voucher date and the date at which TCS is made applicable. So my voucher date is 1st April, but when I have created my TCS nature of goods, I have set the applicable date as 1st October. So to check that, I went to TCS nature of goods screen and here I press Alt L and see. So the date is 1st October, right? So only when transaction is recorded after 1st October, the value will get calculated. So I go to accounting vouchers, sales voucher, I change the date to any date after 1st October and I select my bank ledger, I select my stock item, quantity, I give the rate and amount. So now when I select my TCS ledger and I select the party from whom TCS is collected, the calculation happens. So these are the few simple things which you corrected, then the calculation will happen in the failed or reset transaction. So hope this video was useful. Thank you for watching this video.